Dallas, Fort Worth, and surrounding Metroplex, get ready for the hottest new nighttime entertainment show. I've searched all over the Metroplex looking for the hottest undiscovered talent, and guess what? They weren't hard to find. Even better, I'm bringing them straight to you. It's called Kenn Coxx, Catch a Rising Star. I've got singers, dancers, comedians, poets, bands, you name it, I got it. And you don't even have to leave your couch. And it's not the type of show where you boo people off stage or you vote people off and send them home brokenhearted. It's just hard-working entertainers working hard to entertain you. It's called Kenn Coxx, Catch a Rising Star. Right here, watch for it.
You're listening to Kenn Coxx Radio.
What's up, y'all? This is and you're watching Kenn Coxx Now.
What's up? This is Howard Hewitt, and you're watching Kenn Coxx Now. Check it out.
Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Biblical Fox, and you are watching Kenn Coxx
Now. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Kenn Coxx Now. Tonight, I am broadcasting my show from the Junior Black Academy of Arts and Letters here in Dallas, Texas, under the direction of Curtis King. Tonight, we have what I consider the Grandmaster Funk Concert Tour, because on the show tonight, we have Heatwave, Confunction, and the Barcades. It's a show I know you don't want to miss, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Bernadette Stannis, Thelma from Good Times, and you are watching Kenn Coxx Now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Kenn Coxx Now. I'm excited about my guest in the studio. Every week I say I'm excited about my guest in the studio because I'm excited about my guest in the studio. And today, ladies and gentlemen, I have with me the one and only Larry Dodson. Larry,
how are you?
Welcome
Ken?
To the show.
Thank you.
Man, Larry, I got to tell you, it's been an exciting day for me. I came here earlier this afternoon and did an interview with Michael Cooper.
Okay.
Then I ran across town, got to do an interview with Bernadette Stannis. Thelma from Good Times.
Absolutely, I was with her yesterday.
Boy. And so I drove back across town now to get this interview with you. And I always say I'm excited about the guests. You would think that I would stop being excited, but when I get a chance,
you're getting some interesting folks.
It's not so much that I'm getting interesting folks. I'm getting to interview my idols.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm getting to meet people who I never thought I would have the opportunity to meet. My manager, Michael Caldwell, told me he knew you personally, and he made a phone call, and he said he could make it happen. And so I'm happy to have you on the show today.
Well, thank you. It's my pleasure.
Tell me what you're doing in the city today.
Well, we're here for a big concert, the Masters of Funk concert here, and it's brought to you by a dear friend of mine who actually I'm doing a lot of business with, Duval Mitchell. He's here for the home-based seminars. Empowering women to start their own businesses at home. It's a movement that he's been doing for many, many years now. He's also recently gotten into doing concerts, and he and I have teamed up to do some business together in terms of our Masters of Funk concert tour, which I own the Masters of Funk tour.
Okay.
I've been doing this since for a few years now.
Okay.
We travel all over the world. I have 30 bands that are old school bands,
Really?
All old school bands.
Wow.
Tonight is going to be the Barcades, Heatwave, and Confunction. It's just a small part of what we do.
Right.
So it's going to be an incredible night, and I hope Dallas turns out and comes out. I was here last night. I came in early to see a dear friend of mine, well, dear friends of mine.
Okay. Glenn Jones.
Glenn Jones and Freddie Jackson.
Yes, yes, yes.
And Cuba Gooding singing.
Yeah.
It was just an amazing job.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
See, and that's what I'm talking about. I interview a lot of artists. I get to interview the young hip-hop artists, the rap artists, and that's great. But whenever I get the R&B and the old school,
The real thing.
man, that's the real deal. I call my oldest brother, and I'll tell you, my oldest brother is my hero. And I told him, tune in tonight. I got the Barcades.
Yeah. We've been around. We're celebrating 50 years, man. This is the album that we're working on now. It's our 30th album, and it's been a delightful career. And believe it or not, after all of these albums and all of these accolades, we had a very, very, very big year last year. We were inducted last June into the R&B Hall of Fame.
And rightfully you should be.
Well, thank you. We were also inducted into the Memphis Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So it's been very rewarding to get all these accolades while we're still alive and well to receive them. And we still put out good music. This is our 30th album we're working on. After a career that has given us 5 or 6 gold albums, platinum albums. 20 top 10 records, 20 top 10 albums, We've done a lot of good things. Our foundation is really alive and well. For the last 12 or 13 years, we've been sending at least 3 kids to college every year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we do a lot of philanthropy stuff.
And giving back to the community.
Absolutely right. These are things that we don't particularly wave a flag about, but when we have a chance to let people know the other side of the Barcades, we do. Putting out music, we have a record label. We just do stuff,
Man.
We travel a lot.
So for those of you who think the Barcades is out of the game, the Barcades is pushing the game.
They let us know because not last year, but 2 years ago, we had a top 10 record in the nation, which Jazzy Faye produced and wrote for us, called Grown Folks. So our public lets us know they still love us.
They still love us.
It was number 1 in at least 30 cities.
See there? See there, and so the new music is great. I was sharing this with Michael Cooper, that anytime I hear one of those old songs of yours, it just takes me back. It
makes the video go off in here.
It does. I got to tell you, my dad, I used to get a whooping a lot because of one song that you guys produced. She talks to me
with her body.
Well,
all right then.
Boy, I can't tell you how many whoopings I got because I got the album cover.
Oh yeah, that was a provocative album.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we made a lot of body songs.
Yeah.
Move your body. She talks to me with her body. We've done a lot about the body. But it's all been fun, and we still love this music business. It's a little tougher, it's different, but we just have to roll our sleeves up. It's a new paradigm out there, but you can still, it's tougher to make a living from it. But we are absolutely, we're dedicated to making sure that we mentor the younger acts.
Yeah.
And make sure that we try to make them understand. You got to surround yourself with good people if you're going to stay in this business.
Yeah.
And when you write, write the songs that's going to help you get generational wealth and not just be flavor of the day artists.
Yeah.
Because, we tell them we're still making money from music that we made 30 years ago.
Yeah.
You can't do that when you're writing songs that are just too shallow.
Yeah.
I won't just cut them up, but I'll just say, I'll use the words when they're too shallow, they won't be covered. And
Let me see it the way you won't see it.
okay.
You can't just write a song where the words rhyme.
Okay, very well put.
It has to have some depth and some soul, and it has to have something that moves you, that something that you wrote 30 years ago still moves me today.
Absolutely right. And it ain't all about the body songs.
Yeah.
We've written some other really, really good songs, And it's not that all the artists today aren't writing good songs. There's some incredible songs, some incredible. John Legend, a lot of these kids are writing some incredible music, writing some incredible songs, and not just on the black side, on the white side as well.
Yeah.
Our Caucasian friends are writing some really good music. And music is music. It has no color, no face to me. It's just good music.
Well, I'm going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Larry Dodson. I'm Kenn Coxx. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Michael Caldwell.
And I'm Larry Dodson of the Barcades, and you're watching Kenn Coxx Now.
Dallas, Fort Worth, and surrounding Metroplex, get ready for the hottest new nighttime entertainment show. I've searched all over the Metroplex looking for the hottest undiscovered talent, and guess what? They weren't hard to find. Even better, I'm bringing them straight to you. It's called Kenn Coxx, Catch a Rising Star. I've got singers, dancers, comedians, poets, bands, you name it, I got it. And you don't even have to leave your couch. And it's not the type of show where you boo people off stage or you vote people off and send them home brokenhearted. It's just hard-working entertainers working hard to entertain you. It's called Kenn Coxx, Catch a Rising Star, right here.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Larry, you guys are in concert tonight.
Tonight at T-Ball.
T-Ball here in Dallas. And I'm going to be sitting on the front row. Because if you hit any wrong notes, I'm going to be the first to know about it because I know you guys.
We're going to try not to. We're going to try not to. We got to try not to.
What's one of the latest albums that you're working on now?
We haven't titled it yet. We actually haven't titled. We got some names on the table. We haven't titled it yet, but we have about 16 cuts that we're choosing from. We've gotten an incredible cut from Jazzy Faye, but we want to squeeze one more out of it. And I think maybe if we get one more from him and one more from a couple more from some other sharp young writers, we'll be able to maybe just make a decision and narrow it down to say 10 or 12 and name the album release.
Now, has BET, have they done an unsung story on you guys?
Yeah, they've done and as a matter of fact, they said to us that our unsung was, the ratings of our unsung was among the best they've ever had. And ours was one of the most powerful pieces that they've done. It was a very, very good piece. They did 48 hours of footage to make that 1 hour that they did.
So now, how old were you when you started in the game as an entertainer?
I was 19 when I joined the Barcades. I'm 65 now.
Do you ever see yourself giving it up?
Giving it up. Not giving it up. I love to produce. I've turned into, over the last few years, I've produced all the music on the Barcades, or co-produced it, or been involved with the production of it.
Right.
So I love to produce music. I love, absolutely adore being on the road. I could never get tired of that. But, we're all older now, so there will be some slowing now that will come But who's to say when that will come? I'm not tired. I'm in good health.
Well, I heard you ease "I'm 65" in there. But
So it's just kind of like letting you know they ain't go on forever.
yeah, but that's my way of saying there are a lot of 65-year-old men and a lot of 65-year-old women who just gave up. You know, they're just growing old graceful. 65, you still going strong.
I don't carry myself like a 65-year-old guy.
Yeah,
Therefore, I don't think like one.
There you go.
I don't
there
act
you go.
like one.
Okay.
So I got a few more logs to throw in the fire.
Fantastic. Well, it's a pleasure to have you on my
It's my
show.
pleasure. I'll
Larry
get back in
Dodson.
there and do some more rehearsing.
All right, I want to take a picture with you
Sure.
before you leave
Absolutely.
because my oldest brother's not going to believe me.
Well, he better. Pictures
right.
worth 1,000 words.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've been watching Kenn Coxx Now. Join me next time and see you then. God bless you.
It's just like a dream to me that somehow came true. Yeah! And I know tomorrow could still be the same. Sing along. We got a life of love that won't ever change. Forever.